Hey everybody, this is your boy from Sorry I Didn't Come With a Filter podcast, Vasilios. I am doing a podcast today. It's Sunday and I'm doing my work day today, so I was busy last night at my family business, but I did a lot of stuff yesterday and all that, so that's a good thing. I got all that out of the way. I'm just kind of fiddle-farting around with my desk a little because it's a little chaos all over the place. If you saw this, you'd be going, what is wrong with this guy? He is nuts. He is crazy. He is balls to the wall nuts. So anyways, back to what I was saying at hand here. I'm just trying to get myself all generaled up. Well, I'm looking at my predictions right now. I think my predictions were pretty good as of EPL. Pretty sure I was right all along on a lot of things. Or right, I should say not wrong, right. But but I'm going to go into first the pro wrestling stuff. I did catch a glimpse of Rampage. I thought CM Punk was supposed to be wrestling on Friday, which didn't happen, didn't materialize, whatever. That's the part of the business it is. And whatever. Pretty sure a lot of people weren't disappointed. Again, it's AEW. I think they're trying to keep him more like for value of whatever he's going to be working on inside the wrestling ring. And that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. Yes, I do have my fans. I'm kind of sweating. It's getting nippier and nippier, yet I drink tons of water, so that's probably why I sweat a lot. And it's just the wrestling right now. Like I saw little glimpses of SmackDown. I still have it recorded on my PVR, so I gotta probably watch that. But I did like the Bloodline versus, you got the Usos versus Finn Balor and Big E, which to me is a really good storyline. My take on it is this should have happened a while ago. This should have happened months ago. This should have been what it is. And it's starting to really pick up. I noticed WWE is starting to use and utilize a lot of the guys that they have on SmackDown, not necessarily Raw. I've been looking for Drew Gulak. I would love to see Drew Gulak. But you know what? Drew Gulak, if they let him go, I know where he's definitely going to go. He's going to go to AEW because he's got homeboys over there. He's got Kingston, he's got Moxley and all that. And they're working with Game Changer Wrestling, I believe, because Moxley is the world champ over there. And I heard it was a pretty good match between him and Matt effing Cardona. Matt Cardona was awesome. I like him. I like this new version of him. I didn't mind Zack Ryder, but the Zack Ryder bit was kind of getting to the point where you can only do so much internally with that and externally. With Cardona, he has the Major Wrestling podcast and all that, and I love that guy. Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, I should say. He was one of my favorites. He was very entertaining. I was just happy that he won tag team championships, the Intercontinental and the United States. He only had brief runs with those two singles belts, and he had long runs with the tag titles. But again, that's what it is. To sum it up, I think it's this week. They got the Grand Slam, Dynamite, and Rampage pay-per-view or TV shows going on. And they're pretty stacked. Like, you got Malachi Black versus Cody Rhodes. You got you got FTR versus Sting and Darby Allin, which is pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sting again in the ring. I am like every other wrestling fan out there that was so disappointed that he never got a proper run in WWE. But again, he went there just to have that WrestleMania match, which turned out to be the worst thing. It wasn't really what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Sting and him, but I guess that didn't work. Besides all that, I'm actually looking forward to Tuesday's NXT 2.0, I guess you call it 2.0. I just call it NXT because that's the way it fucking is. It's NXT and it's not 2.0. It's just a revamped version, so it's NXT. Unless they're willing to go and change and say NXT Revival, which I really doubt that would ever happen. Maybe you should call it NXT Nitro or something. Like, you got so much monikers. You have all these libraries of, and names that you have in WWE. I don't understand why you don't even use them. But that's beside the point. That's basically my wrestling intake. I heard something on Victory Road, Christian Cage versus Josh Alexander at Bound for Glory. So Bound for Glory is looking like it might happen where you'll get to see maybe Buddy Murphy and Adam Shearer, a.k.a. Braun Strowman. I don't know. That's still out in the window there. I heard rumor or news or whatever that WWE higher-ups went back to Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, and asked to come back to the WWE after you released the guy because of budget cuts. Really, you left some sour taste in that guy's mouth there. And if he does return, I'm pretty sure he's going to get a creative control card because, honestly, his cryptic tweets, you haven't seen the real side of me. That's some tense stuff. But, again, he probably worked out some deal where he is out of his 90-day compete clause to be at the probably the Rochester show for AEW. Who knows? It's all speculation still. It's all like you hear it, you don't know if you can believe it kind of rumors. Until then, like Wrestling Inc. Daily keeps saying and going in Raw, they don't know. They're only hearing from sources, but again, they can only go by what the sources give them. And my take from it is, they're trying to do the reporting. They're trying to get the facts out to us fans, and I understand that. That's really cool. Nick Hausman, Steven Larson, love you guys. You guys are awesome. And, that's my pro wrestling intake. I did see yesterday Chara signed with the New York Islanders in the NHL. The Islanders look like, again, they're going to be trying to push for a cup. I don't doubt, try to show Tavares that, hey, you messed up. You went to Toronto, and your team's going to be imploding pretty soon. I've heard it's going to go up $1 million next season. I probably would rather see it go up at least to $3 million. But, it's depending on the capacity. And I hear in Vancouver we can have 50% capacity in Rogers Arena. So that's not too bad. That's, getting some dollars in there. Again, we'll have to see and wait and see what happens there. EPL, I was pretty fortunate to hear that a lot of the guys, I've been reading up. I was happy to hear that my team won today. So, man, woohoo! I see a lot. I know there's a lot going on. Just trying to see what the score is. So, let's see. Let's see from yesterday. I was probably right on a lot. Let's see. Okay. So Bradford took out Wolves like I predicted. I told you Norwich was going to be beaten by Watford. Arsenal took out Burnley like I said. Man City, Southampton. Yes. Yeah. Love you, Southampton. You kept them at a draw. Yeah. Liverpool, I knew was going to beat the crap out of Crystal Palace. I didn't see this coming. Aston Villa beat the snot out of Everton 3-0. Okay, I was wrong on that one. Brighton and Leicester City. I love Leicester. Don't get me wrong. It's still, a wonderful story of them winning the EPL a few years back. But, again, Brighton took them out. That's a surprise. Man U took out West Ham in, the final, I guess it was the extra time. 2-1. Yeah, Ronaldo. And then you got Tottenham versus Chelsea, which I knew Chelsea was going to do it. So, that's my... I was pretty dead on that. That was pretty good for me. I was pretty dead on all my picks, so, of the EPL. The NFL, on the other hand, I'm still trying to figure out, because I still got my FanDuel going up. Raiders down by a point. Eagles are up by 3. Texans and Browns are still tied. Bronx versus the Jaguars. Okay, I might be wrong on this, but it's still the second quarter, so anything can happen. Panthers versus Saints. Wow, might be wrong on that one, but that, again, second quarter. Halftime, Rams, I told you, Rams versus Colts, 10-6. Bills versus Dolphins, I told you, Josh Allen took from what happened last week, and he's running with it this week, so I kind of had a funny feeling. So it's 14-0 for Bills over the Dolphins. Patriots versus Jets, I knew that was going to happen. Mac and cheese is just going off. Mac 10. It's a 10-3 for Patriots, so that's a good thing. The Bears versus the Bengals. And the Bears are winning by 7. So I'm pretty, as I say, I'm pretty dead right on what I predict and how I can see things. Because you gotta understand, this is my take and this is my opinion. I'd love to see it on YouTube. I'd love to hear your comments and your opinions and your takes on the week at hand on these games. Because honestly, I'm a sports guy. I love my sports. I'm big into sports, and I love this. This is why I'm doing this also because I wanted to always be a podcaster. So that's was one of my life dreams. If I couldn't be a defenseman for Vancouver Canucks, broadcasting was going to be my next thing, but I wasn't good in school. But as I say, I do know my sports. You have to understand something. When it comes to sports and games, you got to go week by week. And you got to see the results, and you got to see which teams are more hungrier, and who knew they could probably have beat that team the week before didn't. They're going to come back and beat the next team the following week, and that's how it works. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Most of the time it does. I've always stressed this, and it's just like what my father always said: if the ball don't want to go in the net, it ain't going in the net. It's just kind of like the puck. People go, oh, why can't the Canucks score this game? Or why can't the Leafs? Or why can't the Flames? Or why can't the Blue Jackets? Or the Knights? Or the Kings? Or whoever. Sometimes, in some days, in some nights, it's just you don't have the puck bounce, okay? It's the rule, unwritten rule in sports. The sports gods, either they want you to win or not. So you gotta kind of have to let fate be fate. You just never know what the results are going to be. And I'm really happy that I've started really, really getting back into it. For a while, I was kind of off my sports. I was into my music and my movies, which I'm really still into. But again, I love my sports, and my sports have always been my love, my true love, my soulmate in my life. It's always been sports. Sports. I gotta move my Thanos arm. Sorry, guys. Gotta move the Thanos arm over somewhere. I'll put it right there. Yeah, I got the Thanos thing. I don't know why. I'm a nerd in some aspects of my life. I'm a very big nerd. I love just being nerdy. So, yeah. Again, just the sports aspect. I love it. And I just love any given Sunday, anything can happen. So, that's another big thing. Again, to go with my predictions, I clearly I'm happy because I might be winning some money. Let's see what my FanDuel has to say, people. I'll whip up my FanDuel right now. I don't even know where it is. There it is. Found it. FanDuel. Alright, let's go over to FanDuel. Okay, I'm not winning anything yet, so you never know. I still have games to go. I have still a lot of games to go. I'm up on 26 here, so I'm a little further behind than I thought, but oh well. I got Josh out. Oh yeah, see, I still got the Seahawks and Titans. I got the Chargers versus the Cowboys games. I do have, and I got Atlanta, Tampa. So I'm still up. I'm still going. I'm still digging. That's a good thing for me. I'm still digging in my FanDuel, so that's all right. Let's see what my other one is. I might not be that close. Let's see. No, I'm still digging. But again, I still got a lot of games to go here. I'm pretty much, hopefully I can make some money out of this. Like I did last week, I won 23 bucks, which that's pretty damn good for me. That's just ridiculously nuts. I have never won that much. And it's crazy. Playing FanDuel and doing FanDuel, I've always enjoyed doing the FanDuel stuff. And it's really, really fun to me. Hockey, I should be a freaking king of this, but yet I am still, again, it's sports betting, so I'm not a big sports bettor, and I do it just for fun, just to see if I win money. If I not, I don't really care, but it's fun. To me, it's fun, because I want to see if I still have my knowledge up here, because when I was 3 years old, not even, 3 years old, I could name you every single player in the NHL, their stat, the team, everything. And I pretty much I could still do that, just not on a higher scale of it. Because I don't know all these young guys. I don't even... They're in the league a few years and then they're out of the league. So I don't know. My life update is, I'm actually starting to lose some weight. I'm actually doing kettlebell workouts, which honestly, it's more high intense for me. It helps me burn. I'm pushing more of the sugary stuff out. A lot more now. I do have like pop in my house, but I rarely drink it. I hate drinking straight milk. I love my chocolate milk, but everybody wants me to cut that out. But I really, really love it, and I truly do. So, fuck that. Give me my one thing I love and enjoy, and soft. I'll eat all my high protein. I'll cut out all my carbs, but I ain't losing my chocolate milk. So, off. Alrighty, okay? But yeah, I'm starting to lose the weight. I'm starting to feel a lot better. Yesterday was really actually the first day I did my kettlebell workout, and I felt like a king. Like, yeah, it's a little intense. It may have been the first day, but I really feel it again, and I love it. It's truly amazing what I can and cannot achieve half the time, but it's what it is. Sorry, I'm just looking all over the place. I got my TV screen here of my YouTube, and my other laptop just finished updating. But take a spin on it. I love feeling healthier. I know it's a lot of work. Got to put it in. Got to put the time in. I want to give a shout out to Jordan Jones. I do talk. I supposedly talk. I do probably talk to her. It's on her So Close thing. We once in a while message back and forth, and she really told me to try to work hard on doing the YouTube and the podcast, which I am. I'm trying to do all my best. I'm trying to make this look professional as possible. Again, I'm tech literate, so you guys, y'all understand that I'm not up to date with the tech. I'm not a guy who will sit behind an office desk and work. I am not an office person. I am probably I'm more manual labor. I'm more of that kind of guy, and that's me. I don't see myself wearing a suit and tie. No, I don't wear a suit and tie. I rather go lift crap out of a truck, put it out on the shop floor or the yard or something. I'd rather do that. I'd rather be more... It's really hard to say because I am so all over the place half the time with my life. I need to be challenged all the time. That's the thing. I need to feel challenged. I need to feel like I'm worth something. I need to feel like I'm working hard every day and doing it. I can't feel, typing away documents. I am not capable. I type like this on the computer, and my text message is like a freaking like a robot. I can't do this. I'm so stupid when it comes to tech. So, I know I understand my dad and my mom and my sister and everybody really worries about what I'm going to do with the rest of my life if my dad said, okay, let's pack up, let's sell the restaurant. I have a lot of his friends have always badgered him about what I would do after the business. So this is basically a little update on my life. I'm not too worried. I do have my options. I have a lot of options. I have a lot of things to do. People are willing just to train me on site on the time at the business, because at anything I do, well, whoever wants to hire me, they understand what they're getting. I am a person who will whip your ass and tell you, hey, F off. Okay, I'm not here to be your counselor for your sex life, your therapist, or your psychologist. So you can F off on all that. I'm not there. During the 5-week work period, I am working, collecting my paycheck at the Friday, and if you want to hang out on Saturday, by all means, do it. I can't guarantee you're going to have my divided attention, because really I could care less if your wife or girlfriend is going to give you sex or not. That's not my problem, and I really could care less if you have kids and your kids are driving you nuts. Again, not my problem. That's your problem. You had it. You got into that mess. You got into that situation. That's your problem, not mine. And I'm, again, not a person who is a big supporter of people, of poor choices or their choices of whatever they want. I don't generally give a rat's ass. That's not my forte. My forte has always been, there we go. You do it your life. You live your life the way you want to live it, and do it. Okay? We all make choices. We make good choices, we make poor choices, we make poor ass choices, and we make really bad choices. We make really, really good choices. Sometimes stuff can fall in your lap and, hey, you're successful, or you're set for life. Me, on the other hand, I have a tendency to do whatever stupid crap I do. But again, I appreciate all the fans out there. I appreciate being at 51 subscribers on YouTube. Please keep hitting that like and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Give me your takes on the NFL, NHL, pro wrestling, whatever. Even my life, if you want. You can make fun of me, poke fun of me. I don't care. That's basically generally what I am. I laugh at myself all the time. So anyways, this has been Sorry I didn't come with a filter podcast with Vasilios, and I will do another one tomorrow. I will talk to you guys all later, and enjoy your week.